be in trouble if you let me now.
What's up, everybody? Charlie D back in the building. You know how we do. You knew I was coming back. Welcome to Bizarroville. Everybody, welcome, love all y'all. Let me see here. I don't even know what to say. It was 44 minutes of allegedly this man praising his zero turn. And 44 minutes of allegedly your girl Megan backing him up. Right? Now, can y'all who watch this show, Peanut Gang, anybody else that want to come in, can y'all tell me how, jump back, she basically said the same thing he said the other day about the water lines and the reason the grass ain't growing and all this, right? What did I tell y'all? Loving it. He throws her out there after the fact to him just talking, right? Now, this is the same show, so is this her words or his? Did we just prove today, Peanut Gang, that he is telling her exactly what to say? Now, let's jump here, because you know Charlie B don't waste your time. And I could have dropped this further along the video, but you know that ain't me. Isn't it weird that on top of allegedly pretending to teach the boys, on top of allegedly pretending to know how to cook 3 meals a day, on top of we've already jumped back. Benjamin don't like to sleep at night. On top of my last video, how much sleep is this woman getting? So who's the real jump back? Beast, and dog. And who's got the grit and the grind? You know what's funny to me? Everybody's looking at you, Tim, like you soft. Your hands nice and soft up. Allegedly like a lady. Right? Do you know why? How hard would it be for you to teach me? I could teach Megan in an hour and 30 minutes how to edit. So I know you could do it faster because you've been doing it longer. All right? I give you credit when you need it. When you deserve it. Right? So I would never say I can edit better than you. But I can say this. With the way I put out my videos and stuff like that, I can honestly say you playing them. You want to act like you don't have no time to help them do no work because editing takes so long. I've already proved that. Peanut Gang, yes or no? And the reason my intro was the way it is because Peanut Gang and Charlie B, I don't know about anybody else, but we all know you be in trouble if Megan left you now. Right or wrong? Would this brother be done and Megan picked up them boys and left this man? Y'all tell me. Let's go into the show. I don't waste your time because when I talk and I have something to say, it means something. Let's go.
IG Farms, it's all about God.
No, it's not. I ain't say nothing.
It has been a rainy, really week, maybe even a couple of weeks here in Mississippi. And
it's been rainy. For the last week, maybe a couple weeks. Quit trying to have Tim come out here and throw you in front of the bus to try to justify everything Peanut Game and Charlie B just said because it's not going to work. It's not going to work, Megan. You know why? Peanut Game came here and Charlie B knows for a fact, allegedly, he had on the same shirt. So, so I know you want to justify Tim so he could throw you out and say, tell him it was raining every day. Allegedly. But look at it like this. If you're wrong and he had on the same shirt. No, not wrong. I'm sorry, y'all. If she's right and he had on the same shirt every day, right? You making it look worse because if you're trying to prove the point and justify the fact that it rained every day, y'all, so that's why it looked like that last week, that means you have a funky man, allegedly. That brother stink to high heavens. If you think Okay, Megan, let's just take Megan, y'all. Okay? It rained all week, right? So he does give y'all podcasts this is where he's trying to go allegedly, right? Right? I don't do it every one day. I do it all week. Get out there and tell him it was rain. Tim, it only rained 2 days. Like, I don't care. Tim, it was raining on the day you filmed all that. I don't care. Tim, what am I supposed to, how am I going to justify that if they go on the weather report and look exactly where we are, how much it rained? They too dumb to do that. I'm Tim. I'm higher. Allegedly. You know that, right, girl? I know that, Tim, because I love you. But they don't know that because it doesn't make any sense. You want me to continue? Okay. Well, if it don't make any sense, why are you dealing with it? Because technically everything in your name, I sign my name with my credit, but if I leave tomorrow, everything your own. Who told you that? You been watching that narcissist stuff with Charlie B telling you how a narcissist runs stuff? I would never do that to you, Tim. What? What, Noah? Okay. Yeah, Tim. You think I hear that? You ain't hear what, Tim? That boy just said Charlie B just dropped. What is this? She's watching this, man. She know what's going on. It's all. It is what it is, man. Let's proceed. You feel me? Let's proceed. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good today, man. My mom, she doing real good right now. Thank y'all. Let's proceed.
This time of year, when the rain is flowing, the grass is growing. And you know what that means. It is outlaw, 0 turn time for Tim.
This is hilarious. Do y'all remember this is how Grandma started? Yes or no? Yes or no? Did Grandma start dropping like little notes like she getting tired? But let's just be honest. Charlie B and Peanut Game is the only one that caught him, because I don't care if nobody like it or not. All the other channels were saying, nope, 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 Tim, nope. Y'all came in here and boosted me up so high like, Charlie B, look at this. Charlie B, look at that. Charlie B, look at that. And Tim, you cut off your comments. Do you realize how much help this hit? Peanut Game smarter than me, bruh. You don't get it. You should have kept your comments on and let people keep talking to you, and you justify everything you was doing like you had been before, and then you would have been better off right now because we would have never came on. Right or wrong? Yes. Now that you done cut off all the comments, Peanut Gang coming over here like Charlie B. Like, how can I put this? And I would not do this. How can I put this? I don't swear before the Lord, and I don't on my mama things, but if I was that type of person, I would. Because I have, Tim, so much heat in the vault. I got people that back in the day, jump back. Remember when you used to talk to people and Megan used to talk to people? I have people that Megan just cut off at a certain point that I will not mention unless they give me the right to. And not only that, I would have to have them on here to discuss what happened about it. You really want me to? The vault, baby! Charlie B ain't your regular brother just coming on here like what? Everybody that see the truth about y'all and that y'all basically not have deflected from you, but y'all have deflected from in their time of need when they thought you was for real. Oh, I get emails. I get emails, baby. They love Charlie B like they used to love you. And why is that? Because they thought you was the truth and they could honestly see that Charlie B and Peanut Gang are talking the truth. Let's go, man. Now we're going to get into Megan basically saying the same thing Tim said the other day, to, like I said, to throw her in the link about the grass and the water line and all that. Okay, Tim. Do you know why that grass is bad and allegedly everybody knows it? I'm trying to give y'all some time to figure this out real quick. Not peanut gang. No, they know. BTM members, y'all kind of, it takes y'all a while. Let me just say that. Now, I'm not going to waste your time. How do y'all expect to drive that heavy tractor down all the way down there when Tim was bush hogging and all that, like y'all talk about? Right? How do y'all expect to drive that, I forget what it's called, man. That full, you know what I'm saying? The thing he was showing Tim Jr. to drive, okay? I can't think of the name right now. But y'all drive that out of there, around the corner, and down there every day. Let's see how much grass will ever be there. But you have to justify it with Megan. Let's go back. So you look right because you know most of your fans are women. And if Megan say it, what? That makes it right, Charlie B. No, it don't. No, it don't. Because everybody will tell you, okay, if you got to drive that tractor out of there and keep running it back and forth every time you move that tractor, every time you, side by side, side by side, let me sound intelligent. When he moves it side by side, every time he's going to come out and tear the grass up. Especially if he has the boys driving it and you know young children like to go fast. Yes or no? So how much grass will ever be there right there in front? Okay? Now, we're going to get to what I just said about the grass, and then we're going to get to Megan explaining, jump back, how we was talking about he only cuts the grass in front of the house, and he said it takes him 4 hours. Any man will tell you 4 hours to cut that on a zero turn? Okay. Then he's going to say it took him 3 days to cut that area on public. Right? I'm pretty sure most women on here are going to look at what she says he cuts and be like, in 3 days, I can cut that with a walking line more. So, what's this lie about, y'all? What's all these lies about, allegedly? Hope so. But, okay, so what is he trying to tell you? He got $10,000 zero turn now. You know how Tim likes to beg, allegedly. So, what is he saying? Well, if I had a $20,000 zero turn with twice the track, I might be able to go down there and cut grandma's lawn every 1 to 2 weeks. Is he still begging? Are they still begging for stuff? Okay, now let me just say this. Did you see what Megan said? Jump back. In the last segment. She even knows Tim has toys. And she knows she doesn't have anything. But deep down in her soul and spirit, she knows just to keep a roof over her head, pork and lamb in her belly, and to keep working every day so she don't have to be homeless right now, she has to laugh that off. She has to be proud for Tim. So Tim comes in the house like, yeah, you did that segment real good, girl. I like how you talk about that zero turn. Now, let me just say this. Pastors don't talk about stuff like Tim. Okay, jump back. I'll retract that. Most pastors I know don't talk about the things they own like Tim does, even if they own things, the brand new Cadillac and blah, blah, this or that. They don't come in and preach to y'all about, yeah, I love this caddy, probably be the best car I ever had, blah, 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 and this and that. This caddy go faster than my last car to allow me to get to pulpit 5 minutes faster than before so I can give y'all the word and blah, blah. What would y'all think about that? Boom! You would think I need to find another church. So why can't the BTM member see what's going on? He's worshiping his idols. Jump back. I said it before. Have you ever heard him talk about Megan and the boys? Like he talks about his toys when they arrive? When he first gets a zero turn. Oh no! Oh no! You ever heard him say, Megan! Megan! You ever heard him say, the boys, the boys? You ever heard him say, my mama, my mama? wouldn't have none of that if she never was born and never was here. You owe everything you have to Megan and your mama. You owe everything to women, and you treat women like they're not worth nothing. Jump back a couple shows ago, I didn't even say anything because I didn't want to really make you look so bad, bro. But I know some women seen it. Back when y'all was in the house and Benjamin was crying, he had a little toy he was sitting in with the colors and stuff. For y'all that watched the show, y'all will remember, allegedly, Tim saying something about a man has to be in the house. I didn't even put that on you. But everybody talking about, oh, you trying to hurt Tim, you trying to do this. Nah, I am. Because I feel like I came on here and I wasn't going to show everything I caught. And I'm not. Because there's more to me that talks about you, and I leave space. I don't want nobody to think, oh, you just sucking up all the content. I don't want nobody to think that. I don't show everything. I just show, I don't know how to put this, like, what I see. Even some of the stuff I see, I don't show. And I hope other people see it. But it is what it is. But nobody talked about it. So I'm going to just put it out there. Y'all women are sending this man money. But I've showed y'all videos. If y'all haven't seen them, I'll find it. I'll go back. But he talks down on y'all. But he does it in a way where it could shoot over your head, and he keeps talking like, but you'll be okay, allegedly, as long as you rock with me. What did he say earlier, allegedly, in my last video? That change thing. That change thing, is that of God or something else? Like I said before, is it demonic? I hate when I get tongue tied. Or is it of God, and he's trying to put the demonic spirit on you without you noticing it? Because, like, let's jump back to narcissists, doctors, PhDs. Like they said, the devil knows the word too. And technically, the devil knows how to use that word to capture you and change it to make you allegedly follow him. Let's go, man.
But I'm so glad that we have a zero turn now, because we will actually be able to keep up with the grass in times.
Are you so happy that we have a zero turn? And jump back, you just said it's Tim's. It's not we have nothing. It's not we have nothing. You ain't gonna drive that thing, allegedly, until I just said that. Couple weeks after Tim say Megan's healed, you'll be able to drive the zero turn, Megan. You're welcome, allegedly.
Answer for it this year, though, because we have Outlaw, we have a zero turn, and it literally used to take 3 days for Tim to mow all the grass. He would start in this section here where we live around Emma. This is the boys' play area that I'm standing on now. So this would be like the priority area to mow. He would mow this and make sure that this was kept low, just to keep snakes away from the boys' play area, to have a nice spot for us when we walk out, that the grass is not grown up. So he would keep this area low.
Now, allegedly, who's lying? It would take 3 days. Jump back. Didn't Charlie B say, it don't take that long to cut all that stuff that he shows us? Yes or no? Didn't I say that? Okay. Now, you really want us to believe, jump back, I said, men and women, could you cut in front of Emma, okay, in 1 day, okay? Then bring it back to what he shows, all the stuff he shows on the property, and then cut that with a push mower in another day. And then cut the rest of what he shows. When he shows the pig pen and stuff and going, he loves to show the neighbors big pond. That's not Tim's pond. I hope y'all don't think he's walking around the fence and that's their pond. No, their pond is down the road. Now, so, men and women, I want y'all to come here and tell me, do y'all believe even with putt-putt, it took him 3 days to cut that? And if y'all be like, Charlie B, I think you tripping. It might have took him 3 days to cut that. Okay, let's look at it like this. Megan's about to tell you that he kept it cut. All the stuff he keeps cut that he tells you takes 3 days. Tim always keeps it cut. So when they come out the house to make it look good. No. That's not for you. With a narcissist husband? No. Allegedly, that's not for you. You know why he keeps that cut and makes it look good? For what he just shows, around the barney shed, around the pig pen, around Emma. And he had talked about how he had to weed eat all down that driveway and stuff like that. That's because allegedly y'all built a culvert down and he can't ride that thing down and risk turning it over to the water. So he has to weed eat all that. Think about it. Now, if you really want to sit up here and say that you're going to be willing to walk out here and justify everything this man does and says that is allegedly wrong, where does that put you, Megan? Because when I first started doing this, everybody thought he was mistreating you. You know what everybody sees now? You don't care how bad he mistreats you, as long as you get what you want. And you know what that is? And I already did a show about it. Y'all can jump back and find it. It's one of the narcissism ones. I ain't got many. You know why that is, Megan? Because you don't want nothing but that man's love. He can treat you any way, allegedly, he wants to. And you're not going to move. You're not going to say nothing. You're not going to allegedly protect your boys from this man, because if you start protecting your boys, where does that leave you? To get hurt the most, allegedly. And what do I mean by that? Do I mean Tim's going to hit her? No. But think about this. Allegedly, if Tim tells her tomorrow, no, if Megan tells Tim tomorrow, my boys ain't working on this farm no more. You the farmer, you making all the money. You go out there and feed all the hogs and do all that, film and do all your editing and everything like that. Where do you think that will leave her? And that's a fair conversation between a man and a woman that are married. Baby, I'm tired. You got to pick this up. The boys are tired. I'm starting to realize everything people are saying. My boys ain't where they supposed to be, Tim. Yes or no? If she pulled that card on him, you think the roof will blow off that house? You think the roof will blow off that house? Yes or no? Peanut gang, y'all come in and tell me. For this reason right here. If he has to actually start working the way they do, like he said, I run 3 YouTube channels. And that's a lot of work. And no, it's not. All right? Now, with everybody knowing that, and Charlie B show everybody, who's only been doing this less than a year, if Charlie B could crank out all these videos, bruh, what's going on with you, man? Right? If Megan chose to address this man about everything Peanut Game has said and Charlie B has said, where do you think she'd be? No. She would be in a good spot, because she would get half. I don't care what Tim has to say. I know they ain't signed no prenup, allegedly. So, if she has nothing, how can I put this? She has nothing to look like, I can't do this and make it work. You leave that man tomorrow, you'll have enough money to, 1, go get you another house. 2, put your kids in school. 3, use your degree and go to work. You don't have to shovel no more poop. I don't think she will ever realize this, y'all. I don't. Even if she does watch us, Peanut Game, Charlie B, I don't really think she'll ever realize this. At all. He has took her brain and put it on quick wash 472 times on repeat spin. Spin it 3 times. She's just out there allegedly, I got a degree and I teach my boys. Well, if he done spit your mind up like that, what are you teaching your boys? The same thing he done spun you. That's why I jumped back. When I showed they was standing there looking like military sequence. Yes. And she's sitting up here talking to them just like Tim talking to y'all. And I don't even say all this, but let's go. Gloves off. She was talking to them boys to try to convince y'all that them boys knew how to read their Bible. Jump back. I told you they didn't. Allegedly, right? You have to know how to read your Bible. You have to know how to do this. You have to know how to do that. Did y'all miss that episode? I got it. Now, with that being said, with her sitting on camera, explaining to her boys how they have to know how to read their Bible, right? And we allegedly all know that they don't know how to read their Bible. Even the 9/ used to be 10-year-old, Tim Jr. What is that telling y'all? She's lying. She's lying. She's trying to make y'all think they know how to read their Bible, right? If that was the case, they would be able to read a whole lot more than they are now. And allegedly, I really think their speech would be better. And I had somebody come in my comments and tell me, who are you to tell this and tell that and tell this and tell that? It's like I told them. I'm a father of an autistic son who they told wouldn't be able to do anything. Anything. Like, I hope y'all don't mind this, but I was supposed to have to wipe his butt the rest of his life. What sense does that make? Right? This is a child. I think at this time he was like 2 or 3. How you gonna tell me that at that age? No, you can't. I can't accept that, right? So when people come here and tell me how do you have the right? It's not the right to tell anybody anything about their kids. It's the right for me to say I was dealing with more than you're dealing with. My son didn't talk at all until I got him help. Now, that was like 2.5, 3 years ago. And y'all have heard my son, he talks. He has his own mind. He loves what he loves. He does what he does. I have no problem. My kids are here right now. And he's, like I said, autistic and everything like that. Do you hear me screaming, jumping, ranting? Do you see him running in here and blah, blah, blah? No, he's chilling. He's chilling. And why is that? All because of Miss Brooke, his speech therapist. So when y'all come in here and tell me you have no right to talk about this family, I'm trying to help. All them boys need is a speech therapist. But allegedly, let's go here. And I know y'all gonna be coming back in like, oh, Charlie B, you almost had it till this point. We all know allegedly Tim don't like to spend no money on his family. His wife doesn't even have a car. Right? So his speech for 30 minutes a day, every day he goes, it is 30 minutes. That's all the speech he get. And she's done this, and that's once a week. It's $50 a week up here. I don't know what it is down there, Tim. But now, because they dropped it down because we've been going so long, right? When it first starts, it's going to be like $75 a week for speech therapy, bro. But since we've been going so long, they look out for you. So $50 a week, that's $200 a month, right? Okay. Now, Tim, I hope this is not the case. Even if they start off in Mississippi at $200 a month, and you have 3 boys at $600, we already know you won't buy your wife a car. So, allegedly, are you telling us you'd never be willing to spend $600 a month for speech therapy for your kids, because why? Megan can teach them, right? You need people with degrees. You need people to know how to help your kids pronunciate. You need to know how to get your kids to interact with them, like on a level of speech and talking. Like, you don't know everything, but I know you think you do, and I know Megan thinks she does. But it's not how it works, bro. I'm telling you this right now. I know you think your boy's just gonna stay on that farm for the rest of their life and listen to you. So it doesn't matter exactly how allegedly they end up. That's wrong. That's wrong. It's wrong. Now, Peanut Game, y'all come here and tell me if y'all think I have. This is not facts. I'm just gonna say something I feel. When the boys get old enough to get out of there, allegedly, if they talk to a psychiatrist, will they ever be back to that farm? Y'all tell me what you think. I just want your opinion. If them boys at 18 or 19 decide, like the one little boy said, allegedly, I'm going to the military. Once he gets to the military, he's going to have a psych evaluation. And with the way you're raising him up, he might not get in. And if he does, they're going to keep helping him. And they're going to explain to him, once he tells them how he was raised, you don't think he's going to come back and tell his little brothers, he doing you wrong, man. Y'all need to get up out of here now. And Tim Jr., Uncle Charlie B, just want to say this, man. I'm pretty sure you was the one to say you wanted to go to the military. If you do your thing, man. Get your brothers up out of there, bro. Allegedly. All right? All right? Like I said, gloves off. Gloves off. We gonna still laugh and beat the table, but let's get real with it, y'all. Y'all come here and tell me, Charlie B, I don't want to get real with it. I just want to keep it funny. It is what it is, but y'all gotta realize it's not always funny. It's not always funny. Let's go, man.
This septic field, this leach field, and it's been raining. We already had the drainage problems with the septic. We had to get that fixed.
That's right.
And then it's been raining for like 2 weeks. But I was thinking about, like, I don't want to weed eat over there. So I said, I'm gonna risk it. I'm going downhill. I'm thinking, like, you can't get stuck going downhill. But I forget you gotta turn out.
Now I showed all that for this reason. Do y'all know the old saying? Sometimes even when you lying, your real feelings will show through. Did you see it? Right. Which one is it, Megan? Is it right? Or you sit there like, you idiots. Why do you drive that down there, allegedly? Let's go. Let's go.
That downhill. So, yeah, got stuck right at the bottom of the hill.
What do you always say? No risk it, no biscuit.
That's right.
Listen, you just...
No risk it, no biscuit. It seems like Megan should be the size of the table, and the boy should look like you, and you should be thick. Because you ain't risking nothing. Y'all see? Next segment. I got it. I'm about to show it to you. Let's get it, let's go. No risk it, no biscuit. Brother, you shouldn't have no biscuits, no crumbs, no... What are you risking editing and filming when you know allegedly there's snakes out there, you send your boys out there to work alone? Megan said that. You send your wife out there to work alone. You said that because this editing thing is your sweet pot of love. You love editing and filming more than anything. You know why, allegedly? Because you can trick your family into thinking you're working harder than them, laying across the bed, or sitting in the chair watching you on TV. Not chair. Brother, can I ask you a question? Why would you buy a love seat? Let's go. That was so big and sitting on a love seat.
Fully confident because you know that you got a tractor, you got a side by side, you got all this.
You got a wife. For real.
You got all this.
I don't believe it. I do not believe it. Is Megan starting to put, I'm going to just say, I ain't going to say put foot down. Y'all hear this? Is she starting to tap her toes on him? Okay, listen. You got a side by side, you got a this, you got a that, and I got a wife. Allegedly, was that his way of saying, thank you for buying all this because we still paying on it allegedly, even though we debt free? Megan, I guess that's the best you gonna get as far as thank you. Okay? Let's go.
Things they can pull you out, so it's kind of like you just chilling.
Oh yeah, for real. Alright,
What I just say? Jump back. It's the same way Grandma was starting to play it. Little split distance that they know he ain't gonna catch. It's like you just chilling. You just chilling, Tim. You hear how he cut her off, but he didn't cut it out. He wants y'all to know he be chilling, allegedly. He wants y'all to know that thanks to all your donations, thanks to all y'all views, even the ones that, how can I put this? When y'all do leave a comment, when he opens the comments, he cuts the ones he don't want to hear out. The only ones he leaves is, y'all are a beautiful family. Y'all are amazing. Y'all give me so much help in the morning. Y'all give me so much help with this. That's not comments. That's you letting people see what you want them to see, so you don't see what other people really think about you, so they can't see for themselves who you really are. Yes or no? Is Charlie B on one tonight? Let's go, man.
I was thinking about cranking up the track and pulling me out, but I think the side by side will do it just as good, and it'll be a whole lot easier.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, so get it cranked up and bring it on over here.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, now jump back. Do you see what I just said earlier? Tim wasn't even done talking. He could have told her, and I'm gonna make you jump on a cliff, off a cliff, and she'd have been in that motion. And then, why? Can I ask y'all a question? Jump back. Shows ago, I've mentioned a couple times. Is she his wife or his daughter? And is she just like maybe 3 or 4 years older than the boys? Did you see when he was done talking, after she was agreeing to everything he said before she knew it? Yes! What was that? Was that a grown woman or a little kid happy to go somewhere? Oh, I'm gonna take you, get you a new toy. Yeah. What did y'all just see? Is that a grown woman right there? Or is he training them to act like submissive? And everything I say, please give me the boost and energy that I need. That's where all this alleged power he talks about comes from. He has no power without them because they feed it to him. That's that demonic spirit. They feed him this power that he needs to keep it moving, allegedly, right? And she acts like a little kid. Did she just act like... Ladies, how many of y'all would do that for your husband to make him feel good? And let me ask you this, before you answer, please. How many of y'all married to a real man and he wouldn't expect that? He would look at you like, well, what are you doing? What was all that? Are you 12? Yes or no? Can y'all just come in the cut? I'm sorry if I'm wrong. Tell me. Charlie B apologize to you in the comments, but I just look at it like a real man would look at that like, what was that?
Listen, I just be in on the fun.
That's right.
You know, get my adrenaline going.
There you go.
Be in on the fun? Because he gets to drive one of Tim's toys? Now, this is where we going, and I'm going to end this show right here. And, like I said, I'm going to leave some content because I ain't that man. I don't suck it all up. Listen, Megan gets to get in on the fun, jump back. What'd I just say? What Peanut Game and Charlie B been saying for months now. Y'all been coming here after I say he wants them boys to think work is fun. Y'all come here like, Charlie B, they be jumping, they be doing all this, they be cheering to go out and work. Where is the fun? All these years we seen you take them to the movies once. Come on, man. Where's the Disneyland? Big Dollars? Mr. Abundance? Where's anything? Where's taking them to the closest water park? Where's taking them to the fair? You don't think they'd let them go to the Mississippi State Fair, bro? No. Oh, no, because they got chores and work to do. Oh, and let me remember, allegedly, after they get done with the work and chores and you get done with editing, allegedly you're not home anyway. We don't know where you are, but maybe now you're doing 4 o'clock in the morning, gym, and every time, allegedly it's time for y'all to eat most of the time, you're never home. Because you don't eat with your family. Right? Right? You haven't even teach your kids how to pray over their food, allegedly, right? But you're a pastor. And people are following this. Maybe it's just because the people that follow you are lazy and they don't have the time to have their kids pray over their food. They don't have the time to have their kids. Nope. Nope. Y'all come in and tell me because y'all be leaving me some good stuff. Let's go, man. Okay, I'm not done. But this is all I got to say, then I'm going to be done. For any woman who's in the medical field or who has had this surgery, because there's multiple people who have had this surgery. When she pulls up in that side by side and she parks that thing, can y'all tell me why her belly looks like she's pregnant? Has that hernia surgery went wrong already? Or is she going to have it again? Or should her belly still be poked out like that and we can still tell it wasn't that big when she first came home, allegedly? Like, when he was making, let everybody see how you could get up. When he was doing all that, her stomach wasn't that big, even though she did have that waist trainer thing on to keep her stomach together. Why is her stomach so big now? Allegedly. Can y'all come in and tell me that? Charlie B out. I love y'all. Y'all be easy. I hope I done did my thing today. I know y'all don't like Tim to talk. That's why when I do long segments of them talking, I try to out-talk them and get the point across to where let's break this down to where we need to be. Let's get this go. I love y'all. Y'all be easy. I'm about to go see my mama.